morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zachary Nolan. Curtin Nolan is behind the camera.
Yes, I am, and so is Kepler. Kepler, say hi.
Greetings.
Anywho, yes. So, let's talk about this series, huh? It was hyped up to be McDavid versus McKinnon. Something happened, and it wasn't good for McDavid. For the second straight year, McDavid is eliminated in a sweep last year, obviously, to the Winnipeg Jets in 4 in the first round. This year to the Colorado Avalanche, also in 4 games. Unfortunate, but the Oilers had a good run, honestly, winning the Pacific. And honestly, a couple of these games could have went the other way, but let's go through them, shall we? Game 1, Avalanche Oilers. Avalanche go up early in this game. They make a lot of statements here. And they honestly probably should have had the game locked up by default. Unfortunately, Darcy Kemper gets injured, so to speak, or has blurry vision, self-reported. So Francouz comes in, and I don't want to say Francouz did terribly, but Francouz was not. He was cold. He was a cold goalie. Oilers capitalized, nearly forced it to overtime, but they lose the game 1 8-6. Oilers are not good at winning game 1s. They lost all 3 this postseason. And from there, things go really sideways. So one of the biggest stories was the Oilers' secondary offense being able to get goals against Francouz. Game 2 was a resounding no. Avalanche shut out the Oilers 4-0 and forced them back to Edmonton with their tail between their legs, so that it's now a 2-0 lead in the series. Game 3, now this is a tough one, because Game 3 should have been an Oilers win. I mean that wholeheartedly. This is a Mike Smith show, and it wasn't a good show. They lose 4-2. All 3 goals are goals that Mike Smith has to have. At least 2 of them. First one, short side, beside the net, off the foot and in. Second goal, fucking seal dives over here and the puck goes there. Great, lad. And then third goal, game winner, 5-hole, squeaker. And again, now the Oilers' backs are against the wall, and again, the Oilers are kind of paying though, because the Oilers should have invested in a goaltending tandem that wasn't averaging age 45. Oh well, what could have been? Game 4 is heartbreaking. Oilers go up big early in this game. Go up early. And they actually, they fight through it. It's a good battle. They go up 4-2 and choke it all away in a span of a couple minutes. Avalanche get one early in the third, then score about 2 more. And then the Oilers thankfully have Zach Kassian, a word a sentence I didn't think I'd use. Forces overtime. Unfortunately, not long into overtime, Arturi Lehkonen would score on his own rebound shot, his second straight series clinching for the Western Conference Final goal in as many years. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Oilers, it's tough. Honestly, no disrespect to the Oilers, but the Pacific was obviously the easiest division to navigate in terms of comparatives to other divisions. And but at the same time, you did have to work to get there. You definitely got bragging rights over Calgary. You're not Calgary, be happy with that. You're also not Toronto, be happy with that. Now, granted, you're not Montreal, who made the finals, and Winnipeg got one more win than you in the Western Conference Final. But oh well, Oilers, honestly, just figure out the goaltending, and I think you'll be okay. Because I actually kind of like the depth that you brought in, and I recommend probably re-signing Kane, because he helped a lot. Yeah, it sucks, Oilers, but you'll be back. You'll be back, I think, honestly. At least, I think you're a lock to make the second round for the next couple years, for sure. From there, we'll see. Avalanche. Avalanche is the right winner of the Western Conference Final. It's the right winner. It's the right team. But yeah, let's see who you end up playing. Hope you all enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time. Live streaming tomorrow. Tampa and New York. Come by. We'll see you there.
Connor, the old Svechnikov for Connor, and score!